Hey everyone, Marshmallow Fanboy here, back with another figure review. This time for Battle Armor He-Man and Battle Armor Skeletor. Let's start with He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Of course, on the back, there's a demo about what it does, and art on the back of the card, which is really cool. Very cool. It has the hole punch in it. I got it on Amazon on sale. It wasn't from Amazon. I wasn't going to get it originally, but I had these as a kid. I was never crazy about He-Man's armor, and there's a Target exclusive one that is shiny and comes with a battle damage battle cat. But I didn't want to get a third battle cat unless it was flocked or something. So no more battle cats. Let's see, for Skeletor, same deal. Cool. Lots of accessories. I don't think I showed that off on He-Man, but there's a ton of accessories in there. No shield, but I don't know, the shield could be behind him in a bag. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like all of his stuff is on the side. And lots of good accessories. Different hand grips on both of them. And of course, Skeletor's package, it has this. Now for Skeletor, I didn't get it till it was on sale, but I do really like this version of Skeletor. I do really like that armor quite a bit. I think by the time these came out, I had worn out both figures, both original figures. So these were sort of welcome replacements. So the packages are nice, but I didn't get it for the package. Let's get into these. Alright, Marshmallow Fanboy back. I've gotten these guys out of the package. I played with them a little bit. And let's see what we've got. First, let's start with the inserts to the figures. They both came with these sort of little instruction things, which I've complained about in the past because it seemed like, you know, they don't use the other side of these, and there's probably some legal thing where they have to include it to make sure that you don't swallow things, or it's probably some legal thing, but this time they did utilize the back. Of course, they show on each one of them the transformational effect right there that comes with He-Man is meant for both of the swords to fit together and to go into the power bolt. Of course, you can insert either half. It shows the Skeletor one and the He-Man one. So that's a really cool feature. I like the pairing of the swords. That was very classic to the original figures. Let's see, let me see. I already showed you the art for the back of Skeletor. I love the art. I clipped the art out from the back. I love cards that have stuff I can clip out of the back. Super cool. I wish it had the thing on the inside, but I got it from a third-party seller and not from Amazon proper. Let's see. I also cut out of the back of both packages, which was unnecessary, but I did it anyway. I cut out the instructions for both of them. I know it's roll back and strike and then roll back, but I cut them out anyway because I did. Oh, forgot one of He-Man's hand swaps. They both come with the same comic. Comic has great art on the inside. I don't know if it says who the art is by, because on the insert where credit might be, there's nothing there. Now there's no credits, but it is a cool little comic, and I will read that later. So now, with all of the insert stuff out of the way, let's dive into the figures. First, I already tried out the battle damage thing. I'm super happy with the way that works. And they move just like any other Masters of the Universe Origins figure would. Not any difference that I could tell in the staff that he comes with. I do like that he comes with a hand swap, so he can sort of pose with sort of a claw hand. By default, the claw hand was in. I took it out so that he could hold his sword with this hand, because what happens is the other half is exposed if he holds it in his right hand and you wrap the sword hilt around his knuckles, like the knuckle guard. I put the shield on so the grabby hand can hold the shield and the sword, but with the sword in the left, it's better. Unless I guess you're posing it this way, then you'd want to pose it in the right hand. It's completely up to you. I left the default head on. It looks like he's more geared up for combat. Let's see how the hilarious thing was on the instructions for each of them. It shows Skeletor's sword being used to give Skeletor damage, and it shows He-Man's sword being used to damage He-Man. Should be the opposite. Should be the purple one doing it, or the gray one. I wonder if there's some sort of legal concern. Kids are going to hit each other in the chest with swords if we don't clarify that. So the head has a lot of play. So the little dumbbell, I don't know what you would call it. It's definitely on a ball, because I took He-Man's head off. I wasn't super crazy about this head. It just looked, he didn't look mad, he looked concerned. He's like, I don't know, my car's not starting, maybe I should call AAA. Kind of look. It's real weird. So the head goes all the way around, lots of look up. A little, not really any look down. The chest, bam, bam, come on, phew. And that's a scar, and bam, and that's a scar. That's very cool. Then you roll it back to reset it, and blink, right back to normal. So the waist swivels. Let's see, the arms move out. Let's see, full range of motion all the way around. There is a joint at the elbow. There's a hinge and a swivel. A hinge and a twist for the hand. Hinge and a swivel. Legs go about like that. And then that's about all the legs bend, but that's about normal, more or less. And that is Battle Armor Skeletor. I love the feet. The feet bend, and they have the top of the boot swivels. I did not know that. And the bottom goes up and down, but is there... No, it's just a hinge. But I do like the hinge because you can kind of pose these guys crouching, which I like. Let's see. He-Man has all the same stuff. I don't think he has the boot swivel. I was wrong. He has the boot swivel. Very nice. I'm not going to test his range of motion. What I really want is to put the swords together. And that's not it. Have to fit perfect together. Boom. And now he needs to hold both swords. Knuckle guard doesn't really matter, and he's got both swords. And put the power bolt on top. And oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah. Both swords together. And the power bolt. Of course, on the instructions it showed that you could do it with one sword too. I think the great thing about the transformation bolt is that you could probably use this with Prince Adam, and you could use this with He-Man. So you could put that transformational bolt on anybody's sword, including any of the versions of Skeletor. The transformational bolt is a pretty cool accessory. It's a big win. Let's see. So the axe. Looks like there's two different kinds of paint hit on there. And the hand. So that is it for that. Oh, Skeletor's shield has a skull on there. That's a little redundant. An alternate head for He-Man, which I hated and replaced immediately. Skeletor's isn't bad if he's sort of lined up with other figures, but in battle I thought the angry face was more appropriate. So let's see, let's try out a catchphrase. Let's see, hopefully your toys bring you big joys, or enjoy your toys,